back to my channel where I share all things pregnancy, postpartum, and motherhood related. I am a certified birth and postpartum doula. So that means I support women and their families on their journey from conception to postpartum. But I'm also updating you all on my journey as well. So I went to see my high-risk doctor last Thursday. It was last Thursday. And they were finally able to get all the measurements and everything that they needed. So they finally got baby's heart. They also got his spine. He still gave him a fight. He was super busy in there. He was flipping around. He was doing all kind of stuff, not really wanting to do what they needed him to do or whatever. But they were able to finally get it. I feel like I was being scanned forever. But they finally got everything. So afterwards, like with the high risk, you'll see you get your ultrasound, and then you'll follow up with your high risk or your maternal fetal medicine. Like I said, I'm seeing Dr. Sampson. Awesome still. Give him like 10 out of 10 for real. So he had, I guess it was like the nurse practitioner or somebody come in first, and she just kind of went over everything. When she came in, I was kind of standing up because I was in the middle of, you know what I'm saying, a contraction. I've been having contractions lately. I think I had touched on it on my last video. Been kind of having them, but not enough to kind of like dilate my cervix at this time. 27 weeks, almost 28, so I'm almost getting to my 7-month mark. The time is winding down. I'm excited. So 2 things they found on the scan. They're kind of just monitoring. One, they're not really worried about so much because over time it's probably just going to fix itself and heal. So there's a valve in baby's heart that seems to be a little wider than normal, and it does happen, but there was nothing else that seemed concerning. So he feels like, you know, it's probably gonna, you know, I guess close off or do what it's supposed to do between now and the time he's born. So we're just gonna keep an eye on that. But there were no, you know, other markers or anything to indicate anything, you know what I'm saying, was wrong. It's just a little bit wider than normal. So we'll keep an eye on that when I go back September 3rd. And also, for some reason, I don't know, I have a lot more fluid and I'm supposed to. So that can mean absolutely nothing. I just have more like amniotic fluid or more fluid, or it could mean that I have gestational diabetes. He is measuring in like the 73rd percentile, so he's a little bit bigger, I guess, on the bigger side. But I mean, I have big babies. Like my oldest daughter, she was 6 pounds 8 ounces, and then my last 3 girls, they were all 8 pounds, like 8 pounds 1 ounce, 8 pound 9, you know. So I have big babies. So that could be a thing. If I don't have gestational diabetes and my fluid continues to like increase, he did say that, well, it's also a reason why I have a lot of uterine irritability, because I have way more fluid like in my uterus, and it's kind of irritating it in a sense, kind of causing contractions, or not kind of, but it is causing the contractions or whatever, playing a role in that. So he said if I don't have gestational diabetes, because he feels like that could be like a thing, because most people who have big babies have gestational diabetes, which that isn't always the case, but sometimes it is. But I go for my gestational diabetes test next, when do I go? On the 18th. So I will check that and see from there, and if it comes back that I don't have it and my fluid is still continuing to increase, he said that they could do like a procedure where they like insert a needle and kind of drain the fluid. I ain't finna be doing all that. I don't want to do anything invasive or whatever. So now I did tell him I have been kind of eating. You listen, I've been doing really good lately. I just had some stressful moments a little bit when I was eating ice cream every night before I was going to bed. Okay, I have some ice cream, eating a little bit of Smarties candy, different stuff like that I don't really need. But since then, I have stopped eating all the sweets. I did slip up today and had a donut. We have this donut place here in Memphis called Gibson's. They have the best, I ain't even lie to you, they got the best donuts. I love Gibson's donuts. And we had a few conferences and stuff that we had going on, so I was eating like 1 and 2 donuts you know, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But since then, I've got my act together. You know, eating my Greek yogurt, eating my eggs, you know, getting my protein, drinking my water because it's been extremely hot. I think the heat index today was gonna feel like it's 107 today. Insane. But so hopefully I do not have gestational diabetes, and hopefully once I get my diet together, hopefully it won't. My fluid, I don't know. Hopefully everything will be okay. I'm optimistic. I'm not feeling like anything is like wrong. I just feel like he's gonna be a big baby. His daddy was 10 pounds when he was born. You know what I'm saying? I've got 8-pound babies, that, you know, girls that I pushed out. Like, I just feel like I just have big babies. I'm a small frame. I'm 5'1". At the beginning of this pregnancy, I was 126 pounds, and now I'm like 142. 141, 140. So I'm small, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I'll keep you all updated. I'm in line now, picking up my girls from school. Had to drop them off, get back to doing some work and stuff. I just want to update you and let you know what was going on with me as of late. Outside of that, everything is good. Movement is good. He had the cutest little ultrasound picture. You can see his little face. He looks just like my 9-year-old because she pesters the hell out of me. I love her to death, but she's a rage baiter. She loves to just like pester and like pick at you and just do all kind of little stuff all the time. Love her to death, but I'm like, you want this baby to look just like you because you're pestering me. Like, leave me alone. But anyways, all is well. The girls are back in school. Everything is going great. I feel good. I have been able to get more rest. Not as tired, but still a little, you know what I'm saying, have my sleepy moments. It's different when I have my grandbaby because she be wanting to stay up and play all night, and Mimi can't be doing that, you know what I'm saying? You know, I can't be doing all that. But anyway, I thank you so much for watching. I thank you for being a part of this journey with me, and I hope to get you on the next one. Y'all have a great Wednesday, and I'll catch you later.